Hmm. Ah. Yes. G'day legends and welcome to an Aussie special delivery unboxing from the legends at Show Us Your Slots. These guys have been incredible to the channel, so I really do thank them. Please check them out. They are an Aussie store and they have sent me 3 cars to review. 3 Aussie cars. We've got 2 Holden VLs and 1 Porsche that ran at Bathurst in the 70s. So let's take a close look at the Porsche first, and I think we'll dive headfirst into some Aussie muscle. So diving headfirst into Fly Slots edition of the Porsche 911 from 1970. This is a Bathurst driven car. Absolutely love it. If you watch the channel, you know I'm a Porsche enthusiast. If I could buy a Porsche in real life, I would. This looks incredible. And whilst I'm talking, I will be putting some close-ups up on this one. Yellow, we don't see many yellow cars. And Fly doing a special, I believe this is available worldwide, correct me if I'm wrong, but an Aussie racing car that raced around Bathurst is something quite cool. Love the box art. We do have the Aussie flag in the background. I can't test these just yet because we don't have a track yet in my little YouTube review room, but that will change very, very soon. Love it. The detail from Fly is incredible. Some of their cars are still fairly old. This one is quite beautiful. They do make beautiful cars. If you do have Fly Slot in your collection, you will know what you are getting, but I'm a big fan of Fly. So there you go. We have got the Porsche 911S Bathurst 1970. Absolute winner in my books. So now it's time to check out some Aussie muscle. And this is a car that I was banging on about 2.5 years ago, and I have been banging on all the time that I wanted somebody to do it. I knew Scalatric would because they've got southern models here down under that do the special release for the Australian market. And here it is, the Holden VL Commodore Walkinshaw. Now, if you are a subscriber, if you have followed the channel for some time, I did use this exact picture of the real car when I did Please Make These 5 cars, and I should update that because there's some really good cars that have come out since. And this is just one of my top 5s. We've got the BRA Datsun 510, which I've been banging on since this has now come out. There's a couple of others up my sleeve that I hope, hopefully Scalatric make it because I've got a good attachment here with Australia, but what a good looking car. Now for you that aren't from Australia, Holden is an Australian brand under the GM banner, was an Australian brand, and we had Ford Australia. Now both manufacturers stopped around about 2017, 2018. They stopped making cars here down under for the Australian market, which is quite sad. So it's really, really good seeing this in slot car form. And Scalatric, you've done a pretty cracking job. Now, I've only seen it in the crystal case. We will be taking close-ups whilst I'm talking. Love the color, love the Walkinshaw body kit. Actually, Walkinshaw was just around the corner from my old house in Furniture Gully, I believe they were. So I always did like looking at the Walkinshaw factory, but this is incredible. They've done a wicked job. Walkinshaw body kit, we've got the big bathtub wing. It's a V8, it's Aussie muscle, it's a VL Commodore. My brother had a VL Turbo, which is a different run, but I'm telling you now, they could probably make a VL Turbo out of this quite easily by just getting rid of the body kit and adding a pretty simple body to it. But thank you, Scalatric. But now let's look at the race car version. It is good that we are getting race car liveries because, of course, we love Bathurst down under and everything else around the world. Again, they've done a killer job. Car number 10, Perkins and Hume. This really screams more liveries are coming, and we could probably safely say that there will be more liveries coming. And is this just the start of the Australian muscle car for down under? Now, being a Ford fan, I would really like to see some old school Fords done now, maybe the ED, EB even, and maybe we can get a nice Bathurst showdown. And even the 90s, we had the VN Commodore, the VP Commodore, the VS Commodore, we had the AU in the late 90s for the Ford. The list goes on, but I know these cars have to sell for Scalatric or any company to take a look at it. So really well done. Love this. Of course, I can't test these at the moment. I don't have a track. I will be visiting a track very soon, and my stuff is coming back from Austria, so I will have a track. I've got plenty of room outside, but I do have to say a very, very big thank you, and please don't drop, very big thank you to Show Us Your Slots here in Australia. They have supported me in Austria and down under. I'm not sponsored by them. They do support the channel. I do really appreciate it. They have sent these for review, so please show them some love. And of course, I'm here to support all the shops in Australia, but I sometimes have to point out a couple because they've showed me love that I'm honestly so grateful for. So thank you very much, Show Us Your Slots. And you probably will see me pay a visit to them in the near future, and hopefully maybe some big races in the near future. Who knows? But there you go, a special delivery unboxing, an Aussie special from Show Us Your Slots. Guys, I really appreciate it. Check them out. I believe they've already sold out all of their VLs, but they are trying to get some more stock in. So if you can't get it from anywhere else, please try them. If you can't get it from them, of course, support your local. But unwrapped, the Fly Slot, I am over the moon. This thing is incredible. I'm a big fan of anything Australian related. I love Bathurst, but of course I love Porsche. And it is really cool, and I want to show it before we sign out. The Australian flag is at the back, which for me being an Aussie back in Australia, what a cool car that has arrived. But as always, at That Slot Car on Instagram and YouTube. If you like this kind of content, please think about subscribing, support the channel. It does help the hobby and the channel. I have started up a new toy channel as well, which is sort of just away from the slot car world, Hot Wheels, anything in between that I go hunting for. So check that out, I'll link it below. But yeah, it's a very happy day. I think that's it. Bye!